because the motor is going to be way up here. You know, so if I want the elbow one to also rotate, then we're talking about I'm gonna have to make a separate battery pack and get a separate motor just for that. You know, and then wire it up that way. Because since I'm using my old hand drill that broke, I'm using that as the power source for the piece in the front. So I can't rig that up to that. I've got to make our own separate motor and servo just for that. So we'll see. We'll see. That's one of those things where it's gonna really depend a lot on time. You know, depending on how much time that I have left, because I want to give myself 2 weeks to paint and gloss the whole suit. So if I see that I'm getting close to cutting into that timeline, I won't do it. Um, if I have the time, then I'll look into all what I'll have to do to make it work. Okay. All right. So I need to outline that bad boy. So make it a little bit easier upon myself. I'll do it this way. So where I can lean on something. Lean on me. Almost forgot. Maybe pin that bastard down. So I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. Very carefully cut this out so that I can use the negative space as the other piece. Alright, let's get the cutting. Cutting, 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 cutting. Up there. Yeah, I definitely need more space to work for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and cut one angle first and then come back and get the other angle. In case you're wondering too, there are actual um, different grades in X-Acto knives. There is one type that they're called Persephones. Them damn things are wickedly sharp. I'm talking about if you sneeze wrong one time with one in your hand, you getting cut. You know, but they are great when you're working with foam, especially if you're using the open cell foam and you have to shape down that foam, you know, into whatever you're working on. They are great for that, but they get dull really, really fast. And you can buy those from Amazon, believe it or not. So once again, just being careful on how I separate this stuff. Because the cleaner it separates, the less I have to sand. Nelly, if I was you, I would definitely buy yourself a cutting mat. You know, if you have a Joann's Crafts or a Michael's where you live at, wait around for a good sale, like half off, get that coupon, walk on up in there, and then buy yourself one of these mats. It will save your table, it will save your floor. Yeah, save your carpet, yeah, all that good stuff, you know. Oh, nice, nice. Ah, yeah, definitely get yourself a cutting board because it will also extend the life of your knives. Because you're cutting into something soft, not something hard. Hell yeah, I want to see it. I want to see the helmet. Hey, Cyrus, how you doing? Yeah, that looks really good actually. Just gotta do a little bit of sanding on this piece. Okay, so now that we got that, let's go ahead and get the second piece together. Now you see why I cut it the way I cut it. Because it allows me to have that second set to work with. And I just need to make sure I even up the edges here. One second, and I will look at your helmet. Okay, let's look at this marvelous Loki helmet. Oh yeah, that came out good. Has a nice battle worn look to it as well. hmm I like it. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it definitely came out really good. And the cool thing about it is the more and more you work on cosplays and cosplays armors, just the better your skills will even get. You know. Ah, okay. Okay, so now I can go ahead and cut it on that bevel. Cool. All right, now it's time to do a little bit of drubbling and work this down.